Hi everyone, Ryan here. Before I get into the video and show you what I got from Belgium, I'd just like to thank all the subscribers. We're getting 1,000 mark. Well done folks. So I really appreciate that. What I'll do is I want to show you what I got from Belgium. I only got rolls of wire, lime sulphur, copper wire in a tray. So I'll show you what we've done there. The only thing is with the tray, as you can see, we had a little accident in the camper van, so I need to put it in a new pot. It was a good weekend with Rob, Peter and Scott from Let's Do Bonsai. Right, weekend, I say a good 5 days. We really enjoyed it. Scott got some nice trays, Rob got some amazing material, Peter got a lovely cider. So we've all done well, we were happy. So what I'll do is, I'll leave the tray to last and I'll show you the tray. But the lime sulphur, a litre bottle, €20, which is nice, which is about £16. The aluminium wire, 500 grams, was €10, which is about £8.88, which is cheap. So I've got €100 worth. And I've got my copper wire. Them's kilo rolls, they were €30, and that's a 500 gram roll, which was about €17. But we've done alright and then we enjoyed it. So, onto this little bad boy. Chinese Juniper, with some nice twists in the bark. It's got flaky bark on, which I was had to clean off, but as you can see, we had an accident. So I'm going to have to look for a pot for it and see what I can put it into. I'm not bothered what type of pot it goes into, just as long as I can get it into a pot. Because I really want to put styling into the tree. Well, a little bit styling, because it's like a bush at the minute. And next year, I'll repot it then and get a nice pot for it. I'll rake a couple of pots out and have a look to see what we're going to slip pot it into. So I found 2 pots. I think that might be a bit shallow, but we'll try it. I've got this cheap blue pot, which is damaged. But like I say, I'm not bothered what pot it's in. I just need to get it into a pot, and next year we'll worry about getting the right pot for it. So I'm going to get this old pot off, then we'll just try it in to see where we're going from there. I also bought some new wire cutters, which was €19. Ryoga, I like the Ryoga tools. Get shot of that bit. Got a lip on the pot so the roots is curled over it, so it's pretty difficult to get it out. There we go. As you can see, it's dying for a repot, but like I said, we'll worry about that later. Only problem we're going to have tying it into the pot. Finding the wire. What I'm going to have to do is tease the roots out a bit, just so I can get it into the pot. Just with a single hook rake. I don't like the treble ones because it tears the roots. I'm just going to work around gradually. And I did forget to get a turntable, so I'm still using the old crappy thing. Need a bit more off there. Right, the question is wiring it in. As you can see, I've only took minimal amount of roots off. So what I'm going to do now is just add some cuts, because the root balls get thick, and this will encourage new roots to put out till next year. So you want to find the wire now. Where the hell's the wire? I might just cut it off and leave it in. I don't really want to take too much off it. I'll get most of it out, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so I'll try and get some wire in here and we'll see if we can poke it through and I'll get clean. So I'm getting a wire on the tree. I forgot to press record. I just need to tighten it up and that should steady it, and just until we get a new pot. So I'm just twisting and pulling. it's nice and sturdy in the pot. I'll just fold that down. I'm just going to take off a few roots what's growing up. So that's the tree already potted. I'll give it a little drink of water. You look closely on the growing tips, it's all got buds on, so I was quite happy with doing a little bit of root work on it. What I might do now is just leave it for a few weeks, then come back and do a bit of styling on it, just to let it recover from the repot. If you look in there, we've got two nice branches, and we've got another 1, 2, 3, about 4 coming out. So I'm just going to take them off from there. So we've got 1 into 2, and we can start developing there. I'm just having a quick look through. That looks like it's growing down this branch, but when we wire it, we can manipulate it to curate the pad. What I think I'll do is I want to treat the deadwood, then it's going on the bench for a few weeks just to recover. Then, like I say, we can start and put a little bit styling in the tree. So I'm just going to give the deadwood a little spray, let it dry off a bit. And I'm going to come in and treat it with the new lime sulphur we got. It smells potent like, so might be good stuff. We'll come back when it dries out a bit. I'll use a cloth like to take it off. Might as well. So here I go. It's not running, so that's a good sign. That's the last bit of the deadwood here, what I'm touching up now. Or jins, deadwood, jins, whatever you want. What I'll do is I'll let that dry. I might as well use that lime sulphur up and give it a few coats, or see what I've got outside to do. Then we'll come back and have a look once I've had a few coats on it. So that's all the deadwood treated on the tree. I've just added lime sulphur just to treat it a bit. What I'll do now is I'll put it outside, I'll leave it for a few weeks just to recover, and when I first come to style it, I'll just be using aluminium wire, because you can bend it a lot easier with aluminium than what you can with copper. So the first go, I'll just use aluminium wire. Once the branches are set, and we're getting somewhere near, I'll start using copper wire. You only use copper wire if you've got a short or you've got a tray that's nearly done. But we'll see how it turns out. So that's it for this video. That's what I got for Belgium. Lime sulphur, wire, copper wire in this tray. Probably wouldn't have repotted it yet, but like I say, I had to because the pot smashed. But I only took minimal roots off, so that would do us. Should be okay. It will survive. It's got growing tips on, so we should be okay. I'd just like to thank you again for the 1,000 subscribers mark. Really appreciate it. And I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Ta-da, folks.